Alright people, Brad the Lad back again with another video. This is my Crystal Palace preview for the game which takes place on Saturday at 3 PM. I always find these 3 PM games really interesting, to be honest. It's something that doesn't happen a lot, but as United are usually on the TV on a Sunday or something like that. But we're playing Crystal Palace at 3. We've played Palace not so long ago before the Arsenal game. We drew 1-1 at Selhurst Park thanks to a fantastic free kick from Michael Olise of Crystal Palace. I was absolutely gutted for that game, and I think we'll be out. I think we'll be out for a little bit of revenge, maybe. I mean, I'm not saying Palace did us wrong or anything like that. But I think, we will want to be going for the 3 points in this game and to continue our good form. We've bounced back from that Arsenal defeat straight away. I think it's our first Premier League game since that Arsenal game, so we've got to be right on top of our radar at the moment. I think I did say after the Forest game, I'm a little bit worried that we're playing strong teams all the times in cup competitions. Will that affect? Will the players be a little bit fatigued after the game against Forest? Palace are a good side, of course. Wilfried Zaha, Michael Olise, of course, Eberechi Eze. They've got a lot of quality in their team. They've got Lokonga on loan as well. I believe they made another signing in the week. But Crystal Palace, Crystal Palace are no pushovers. We beat them 1-0 in Ralph Rangnick's first game in charge. I think it was our only decent performance we had under Ralph Rangnick. It was a 1-0 win over Palace. Fred scored the winning goal. I think it's going to be like that this time round. I think United are going to get the win. I think it's going to be a 1-0 Manchester United win again. And I think Casemiro is going to get the goal. Casemiro missed that Arsenal game, got a yellow card against Crystal Palace. So I think he'll be wanting to make up for that and getting a goal against Palace this Saturday. And look, the most important thing is 3 points. Crystal Palace are a dangerous team. They can cause any team a lot of problems. I think they're very capable of going to a ground like Anfield, for example. They got a result there. They got a draw. They could have won the game, to be honest. They went 2-0 up at Man City. They did end up losing, but again, that it just proves that they are a dangerous team. And I think, in my opinion, Crystal Palace are the most stable club in the Premier League, outside the top teams. And even the top teams might not be as stable. Obviously, United are not in the greatest of places with our ownership, of course, but I think Crystal Palace just does things properly, for a club of their level. I think they're the most stable club in the Premier League. I think I remember seeing an interview that Frank de Boer did with BT Sport, and he said he wanted to be like Southampton and be the most stable club in the Premier League. Maybe you can argue that Southampton were the most stable club in the Premier League. Crystal Palace are now that for me, in my opinion. And I think they deserve a lot of. I think they deserve a lot more respect, to be honest. And I'll be going into this game thinking it's going to be a difficult one. I think I'm confident we can win, but I'm always wary of what Palace can do. They're a really tricky side to play. Patrick Vieira's a good manager. I think he's the only manager you can't really say is under any sort of pressure, really. Sometimes they've gone off. They've had some bad defeats, particularly at home, particularly that Fulham game on Boxing Day. You can have that one-off game where you just think everything just goes wrong for you. But like I say, I think Palace are going to be a very, very difficult opponent. But I think we will have enough to win the game. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe and comment below. This is Brad the Lad. See you all in a bit.